What's going on, guys? So today, before I get started, I want to tell you that I finally got some merch for you guys. A lot of people have been asking and even emailing me because the wife wore a shirt on one of the episodes. So I finally got my stuff together and put a few designs on Teespring. So I'm gonna link that below, and if you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. And it's some pretty cool designs. I got one here. This one's for Brian. Can't really see the design, but I'll put some of the designs up right here. And so yeah, if you guys want to represent the channel, help me out a little bit. These dives are super expensive. It would mean so much to me. It would mean a lot seeing you guys wear them as well. Anyways, what are we gonna do today? Well, in my new little theme of showing you behind the scenes of this documentary, I think today I want to go do an easy dive or two and film some crabs and shrimp. Of course, I have tons of crabs and shrimp, but nothing real cinematic, nothing super rare. So that's what's on our agenda today. I want to find some different shrimp, not really squat shrimp or hinge beak or, you know, banded coral shrimp, but something a little more rare, something a little exotic, colorful, whatever we can find, who knows. So yeah, I think that's enough talking for one day. Go get yourself a shirt or a hoodie or whatever, and let's get into the dive.
Critter Hunter.
So I know I said I was going to concentrate on crabs and shrimp in this video, but some of these guys are pretty hard to pass up. I get distracted pretty easy. Besides, I'm going to need some B-roll and a little extra clips for the documentary, not just the target species. I found this jellyfish, and I've seen these guys in Florida before. They told me it was called an upside down jellyfish. But if you guys know the actual name, let me know. This little guy was another distraction, but really cool and hard to film. I think it's a pygmy squid is what my guide told me. Super cute. I know, I'm getting distracted, but this Pegasus sea moth is not something I see every day, and he's just really too cool to pass up. But to be honest, if you look closely, there is a shrimp riding on its back. This guy is getting a free ride, and technically I'm filming shrimp in this video, so I'm not too off topic. Speaking of skeleton shrimp, I found this little mama shrimp holding all her babies on her back. It was insane. There are just so many, as you can see. Well, I guess it's a good time to transition into the shrimp that I found, like this squat shrimp. This anemone was quite unique. I don't know what kind it is, but it had a lot more texture. It was a little different than all the others around. And of course it had shrimp in it. I'm not exactly sure the name of this shrimp. Maybe it's a glass shrimp. But either way, he was pretty cooperative for a close-up. It'll be good footage for later. Now I ran into another decorator crab. I guess that's what it's called. It looks a lot like a squat lobster, except for it's got all this algae and stuff all over it. To be honest, I've been running into these decorator crabs quite often in the last week or two. And they're all decorated with different stuff. Including this one that I found at the very end of the dive, which was decorated with grass on its head. Now I'm gonna begin the second dive off with a bang. One of my favorites, hairy squat lobster. The pink kind that I always find in pink sponges. These guys are really unique. I really like finding them, which I don't find them that often. But they are super hard to film. This isn't the greatest footage, and I'd really like to go out and spend more time just filming these guys. Because I really like the species, but they're always in crevices that are hard to get to. But either way, you can still see his fur and his eyes and some cool features. So it's some decent footage. I have no idea what this little crab was called, but he was sitting on the top of a sea cucumber. A huge one that was about 3 foot long. But the crab was tiny, same size as the dots on the sea cucumber. And then we ran into something I've always wanted to film, but never been able to. The candy crab. Maybe this guy could also be considered a decorator crab, because he's wearing a hat that matches the coral that he's living on. These guys are normally really tiny and really camouflaged and hard to film. But this guy was actually pretty big, about the size of a US dime, and he was cooperative. So this is one of those rare chances where I got to find a unique species and was able to film it quite a bit. I love these guys, and I don't hardly find yellow candy crabs, but I think in tomorrow's episode I might return to the same spot because these guys are sometimes seen in pairs. And I want to see if I can find them and film them together. Either way, I love this dive site. I can only show you a fraction of what I actually seen. And like I said, crabs and shrimp were kind of my focus for the footage I wanted to get today. Alright, I am back home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today has been an insane day of diving. Once again, the good thing about my guide, I love this guy, is I can tell him what's on my list, what I want to find today, and he'll go find it. He's got all these other customers and stuff, sometimes, that want to see everything, but with me, he knows, okay, ignore that, ignore that, ignore that. Only bother me and show me things that I really want to film. So yeah, it's really amazing. Helps me out a lot, and we waste a lot less time and get to film more stuff. So I hope you guys got a guide like that. Once again, if you guys want to get a shirt or a hoodie or a tank top or whatever, I got them up on the site. you can click here or the link will be down below. Let me know if you get one. You'll be representing the channel, and next week I have like 5 more designs in the works. So let me know what's your favorite design, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. I will see you tomorrow on another dive.